Hey guys, my name is Viper and I want to give you a warm welcome to my channel. I post daily AFK Journey content, so if you want to see more videos like this one, subscribe to my channel, and if you enjoy what you're seeing, drop a like. Let's get started. Yo, what is happening guys? Welcome back to my brand new video. My name is Viper and in this video I want to go over the EX weapon guide with you. So based on my own experience, I want to let you know which EX weapons you should focus on for your heroes, which should you upgrade first, and all of that good stuff. So let me just get started with my own overview of my account. So just over a month now, and I'm placing in the top 20 for all of the King Croaker and Snow Stomper 17, Sky Club 17, Necrodrakon 17. So yeah, I'm placing within the top 20 and I'm a minimal spender. I usually just buy the passes and yeah, more like a dolphin. I'm not a super whale guys. So if I can do it, and based on my tips, you may be able to do it too. So it's very important. I'm going to basically go over the EX weapon guides for priority in terms of the Dream Realm bosses and Primal Lords, because I feel that they are very important to get a high ranking. So that will give you a snowball effect for the rest of your team and the characters based on the rewards you're going to get. Because if you place high here in the rankings, you get more temporal essence and you get more tidal essence and dream fragments. So if you place high in the Dream Realm, then you can get your other characters high EX weapons faster and all that good jazz. So yeah, I'm going to be focusing on that first, and also taking into account the Primal Lord. Okay, so first of all, like what I was going to give you some tips with is the Emporium. So in terms of EX weapon, you really want to get Oddie here in the shop first. That's what I did. Just on my own experience, I want to tell you what I did as well. So Oddie, I got him from the shop first. I was just choosing him until I got him to Supreme Plus. He's very useful for Dream Realm. And then also I was getting Marilee next, get her to Supreme Plus. And now I'm working on Korin. I really want to get him to Supreme Plus as well. So let me go back to my characters and we're gonna go to the Resonating Hall. So guys, I'm gonna try and go more in depth and tell you why I'm choosing these characters for EX weapons. But I might not cover all of them since I don't have much experience, but I will give you a general idea. So let me just start from the top here, and we're gonna start with Smokie. So Smokie, I have him at +7. I think it's good to go to +8 with him, and I have him at Supreme Plus and he's very useful. But I really recommend going to Supreme, basically his EX weapon to +5, and just so you can unlock his level 2 skill, which enemies in skill range lose 14% of their max HP during the aroma enhancement. So basically for like the Primal Lord, if you put him in the middle, he will deal damage with this skill. So I think that's very a good skill to unlock. And I have him at +7. I kind of stopped because I was focusing on other characters, but +5 to +8, that's where you should have him at for now. And all of these guys are just in the early game. Of course, later in the game you might want to upgrade some of these characters more. But in the early to mid game, you want to focus on, for example, if you pulled Vala. Vala is very good in PvP, guys, and very good for like the Necrodrakon boss. She's constantly moving. So I have her at +13. I would get her to +15, but I kind of stopped. But yeah, I would recommend getting her to Supreme Plus and the EX weapon +10 to +15. +15 works very well as well. One of her skills does more damage when the enemy's HP is below 50% for the bosses. And which one is it? Let me just quickly show you here. If I can find it. She does true damage, guys. Very good. Oh, here it is. The ultimate Vala switches to the sword mode and prioritizes the marked enemy if the HP ratio is lower than 50%. So yeah, guys, if the boss's damage HP is lower than 50%, she does much more damage. So she's super OP for like the Primal Lord and Dream Realm bosses until you get to the Endless stage. So yeah, I really recommend her to +10, 15. Then Antandra, I have her at Legendary Plus, and I honestly, you don't have to get her EX weapon up at all. She can get you through the content, to finish all the AFK stages just at EX 0. Maybe in the future you will want to get her a higher EX weapon, but for now it's good to just leave it at 0. So Cecia max EX weapon plus 5, she kind of falls off, guys. I have her at 5. That's all I can say there. Same for Foreign. I think it's good to get him to plus 10, but for now he does his job at plus 5 perfectly. And once you get other characters up to their desired EX weapons, then you can focus on getting, for example, Foreign higher, like to 10. Okay, so a very important hero you should get to 10 is Oddie. Very important hero to get him to 10, because at 10, EX 10, he owns 600 initial energy, so he can ult just at the start of the match. So very important for Trial of Abyss. He works in all of the comps very well, and you want to basically ult the backline at the start of the match. So I think EX weapon is very important for him to have at EX 10 minimum, and later in the future you can get him up even higher to EX 15, because he does more 6.2 the base damage of the dart poison, if you read here. So yeah, I think you can get him up to 15 as well in the future. But I have basically, for you to go from 0 to 10, it costs the same as if you want to go from 10 to 15, it's gonna cost, like, you can get 2 characters from 0 to 10 for that amount. So I feel at the early game it's much better to get 2 characters to EX 10 than 1 character to EX 15. So Oddie is very good for the Dream Realm bosses, very important unit to focus on. I really recommend getting him to EX 10. So that's what I did. And then after that, what I have been doing is I got my Eironn to plus 10, very OP unit for PvP. Basically, there is 2 main things you should focus on: the Dream Realm boss and the PvP team. So Eironn would be part of the PvP team. Once I get him to Supreme Plus, I can start using him more. So his EX 10 weapon immobilizes duration to 6 seconds. Very meta, guys, you probably know by now. I recommend getting him to EX 10 minimum. Then Carolina as well, you want her EX 10, but I have her at EX 5 currently. So OP in the PvP meta, that's why I'm gonna get her as well to EX 10. And the EX 5 is fine for the time being. So then what I have been using is Marilee. Marilee, you really want to get her to Supreme Plus, and you want to get her weapon to EX plus 10. And I just noticed, guys, I don't have her at Supreme Plus. Oh my god, I thought I already had her at Supreme Plus. So I gotta like take more copies of her. I gotta actually start taking copies of her instead of Korin to get her to Supreme Plus. I don't know why, but I thought I had her at Supreme Plus already. Okay, interesting. So yeah, but anyway, you want to have her at Supreme Plus, and you want her EX weapon plus 10 minimum, and she's one of the characters you really could go to EX 15, because it increases each stack of attack bonus to 8.5% here. So yeah, very good for dream bosses, very OP unit for Necro Dracon, one of the main ones. So yeah, you really want to have her at Supreme Plus and EX 15. So another character you want to focus on to EX 10 is Korin. I have one more level to go for him, then he will be EX 10. He's very OP for Dream Realm bosses, guys. Very meta unit, and the reason for the X10 is he does additional true damage to 2.5% of the target's max HP. So that is very good, and then later you want to probably get him even to EX 15 in the future. But yeah, very strong unit, very meta. And then apart from that, guys, what I would probably focus on next for EX weapons would be like Arden, because I want to work on the PvP team. Arden, probably get him to EX 10 minimum, because he will work well with the Carolina plus Foreign, and then also it would be Eironn, Arden, and the final one would be Damian. So Damian, get him to Supreme Plus is my next goal, and yet the level 3 exclusive equipment inspires non-summoned allies and runs them 50 haste. So yeah, I think it's not a big priority, but EX10 would really help as well for PvP. So that's the team I would probably be working on. But I want to finish off my Korin next to get him to 10. and then I want to probably get my Carolina to 10. Then I'll probably like also Reinier, guys. I just need 2 more copies, and when I get 2 more copies, I'm gonna probably get his EX weapon. He's probably gonna be the next character I'm gonna get his EX weapon up to. So after I finish Korin to EX10, I'm gonna work on Reinier, and I'll probably get him to EX10 as well, because here it says actually it's not 100% necessary. I think EX5 is very important, because here it says level 2 increases damage dealt to the enemy to 250% instead of 200%, and then level 3 exclusive equipment reduces the position switched allies damage taken by 25%. So yeah, I think EX10 is also very good to have. You'll make your unit more tanky. So I'll probably work on him for EX10. But yeah, the other units I mentioned are much more important to get to EX10 first, like Marilee, Korin, Oddie, Marilee, Korin, Oddie, and for example, I'm been using Kruger, but you don't really need his EX weapon higher. He just gets a higher shield, but you're mainly using him for bosses for the physical defense break. So he's fine just being at 0 for the time being. And yeah, like also some characters like Temesia have him at 0 because his exclusive equipment doesn't do much more apart from restoring more HP, so it's not so important, guys. It's more important to focus to level up their like passives here, which increases attack. So you have to look at that, guys. I usually try and max out these skills over here with the tidal essences. I max them out first, and then I focus on the EX weapon. So yeah, after that, I think, guys, Rowan will be, I haven't even like focused on him much, but yeah, I think his EX weapon, the health potion recovery, is increased and permanently increasing the physical defense and magic defense, so it makes them more tanky. I think, yeah, guys, very important champ to get to like EX10. I've heard other people talking about him that he becomes very important, very strong. His health potions become super good. So I think I'm gonna in the future work on him, get him to EX10. But yeah, that's for my opinion. And also next we can go to Viperian. I haven't been using him much, but I heard that if you get him to EX15, he does a lot of damage, guys. Here it says increases damage to 480%. The higher you get his EX weapon, the more work he can do. Yeah, guys, when you unlock the higher EX weapons, they turn into different beasts. But I mean, he's not really useful in the early game. There are much more meta units, so you don't have to focus on him first. But maybe in the future you can get his EX weapon up higher as well. But I haven't been using him much. So apart from that, guys, I haven't been using all of these other units to cover them that much right now. But I know, for example, that Cassadee is very OP for the Snow Stomper boss, and she's in the meta team. You want her EX weapon to +10. Her AoE does a lot of damage for the ads. Wait, let me see, guys. I think it is for the Snow Stomper boss, but for one of the bosses she's very OP. Let me just double check. It is for the, I think it's for the Skyclops, guys, where he summons the ads, or it might be for the Snow Stomper. It might be one of them. Basically, there's a tier list, guys, on Discord, and I know that she's a part of the main team, and you need EX weapon +10 for her for the main max damage team. So in the future I'll probably want to work on her, but I need to get her to Mythic Plus first. And yeah, like characters like Brutus, it's fine to have him at EX0. You're mainly using him for the immunity for 5 seconds. When he gets fatal damage, he gets immune to damage for 5 seconds. Then also, guys, I've heard you really kind of would like to get Heaven. She can be useful for PvP, EX5, EX10, but not high priority. Granny as well, people saying that she's very good for Trial of Abyss, but I haven't got to that high stage yet. I mean, she's very useful and actually essential for you to pass certain Trial of Abyss floors. So people say you're gonna have to get her to EX10 as well. So yeah, also Shakir, super OP guys. When you get when he unlocks Supreme Plus, I really haven't had the experience to test them out, guys, so I can't really tell you. But like some characters like Koko, Koko very good for Primal Boss. Here it says when you get his level 2 exclusive equipment, increases the shield value to 20%, and level 10 removes all heroes control effects when casting full energy. So yeah, I think not the most high priority, but in the future I think that is very useful, and Koko is super strong. Well, also I have Dionel, guys. I haven't got the chance to use him much, but super OP unit, guys. If we take a look at Mythic Plus, increases the skill damage dealt to 210%, then deals extra 2 damage to equal to 20% of the target's HP. So yeah, looks like very strong unit, guys. EX10 definitely will become a monster, and at 15, if you get him to EX15, increases the skill damage dealt to 220%. Yeah, guys, a long way to get there, but very strong unit in general. So yeah, guys, I don't want to cover like most of the other units. I think they're not that essential to get their EX weapon up first. So as you see, the units I have gotten up, they're the main ones you should focus on, guys, because they will get you through like the majority of the content. Because with my current team, as you see here, I have got to finish all of the AFK stages, and currently I'm gonna show you my Trial of Abyss floors. So in the Trial of Abyss, if I click it, if it's not clicking for some reason, so in the Trial of Abyss I am on floor 276. So yeah, that's with my current team I managed to get so far. So if I can do it, guys, you can do it too. And that's my suggestions for now, from my own experience of my account. So yeah, and we have 4 days left until the main season. And also, guys, tomorrow I will probably, tomorrow's Monday is gonna be the reset, and here in the shop I have 27,000. If I click here, I have 27,000 guild medals, so I will need 3,000 more for my Reinier copy. And I think on Monday we're gonna get a lot of rewards for our guild stuff, so I think I will probably be able to get this copy tomorrow. And also here in the arena store, this is gonna refresh these crystals in the champion store, because once you become a champion in the arena, you can buy stuff from the store. And basically I'm gonna be able to buy, I believe it's 6 of these, and I really need just, let me show you one moment. I really need just 3 more, and then I'll be able to get my guaranteed Reinier. So tomorrow hopefully I will have my Mythic Plus Reinier, and I'm gonna be showcasing you like how strong he can be in the Dream Realm bosses. So yeah, and let's just end this video with a few pulls. I have 2 epic invite letters here. Let's see if we can get anything good. Okay, nice, we got Damian. I'm happy with that. And mini acorn. Okay, and then we have some invite letters over here. Let's try and, well, I really don't like right now that my Caroline is maxed and I have no one else to replace it with. We need more Graveborn heroes, guys. We need more Graveborn heroes so we can put new ones on the wish list. Now I'm just wasting space. But anyway, we can just continue. Let's see if we can get a little bit lucky. Oh, nice, we got a Marilee, cool. We really needed that. We need 8 more copies for her. So next, let's hope for another epic. Okay, nope. Okay, nice, another Damian. I'm happy with that. Okay, and finally, nothing else. And I'm thinking maybe let's just, actually I'm gonna save my diamonds, guys, for the new characters when they come out. So I'm gonna probably pull for them. But yeah, I think, guys, I'm gonna end it here. I hoped my EX weapon guide helped you a bit. And yeah, guys, just mainly when I talk about these EX weapons, I think it's very important to focus on the heroes that get you a higher rank in the Dream Realm boss. And for King Croaker, I am currently using this team, which is Smokie, Kruger, Marilee, Thoran, and Oddie. And let's have a go quickly. Let's see if we can beat our high score. So for Croaker, this is the team I'm using. And when I get Reinier, Reinier would pretty much replace, I think, my Smokie. And he will be the meta. But I'm gonna make another updated guide for you for each of the Dream Realm bosses, so you can see what is pretty much very good to work. I'm gonna try and make it for both free to play mid game and people who have like Reinier. I'm gonna show you different teams. But yeah, currently this is how the team I'm using and how it's going. So my Kruger is doing the defense break. My Oddie and Marilee are the single target DPSs. You really want like Marilee as high EX weapon as possible. I'm gonna get her to EX 15 in the future as well, because currently she's one of the best DPSs. And also, if you didn't know, for example, if Kruger does the physical defense down, he only works for like Marilee, so she does more damage, but Oddie doesn't change the damage he does, because Oddie does magic damage. So it really mainly works for Marilee, so she can do more damage. And did we beat our high score or not? Oh yes, there we go, we beat it by probably 200,000. So that's very nice. Okay, and we got rank 18. Okay, so hopefully today we can finish rank 18. I would be happy with that. Okay guys, so anyway, this video has been running quite a while now. It's 21 minutes. So I really did hope I helped you, and if you enjoyed this video and you learned something, drop a like. And if you want to see more videos like this one, subscribe to my channel. And yeah guys, I wish you all the best, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.